old man. Arguments hot and heavy about good guy with a gun versus bad guy with a gun. Is there good guys with guns? Is there bad guys with guns? One thing that's failed to be accounted for by Moms Demand Action founder is a stupid fucking cunt. Her goddamn organization that are all fucking idiots, which we proved have no problem going to the bar getting shit-faced smashed than jumping behind the wheel of cars and driving down the road, putting everybody at risk. But, you know, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that. You know, you're free to do what you want as long as you don't hurt other people. That's even drinking and driving. We'll support your rights, Moms Demand Action. Fucking cunts, old hags. You knock some dust on that pussy, bitch. I'm sure you can pay somebody to stick something in it for you. Probably won't be their dick, though, but whatever. But the argument that they're trying to use is, oh, now we have to rely on a good guy with a gun to save us. Think of how many people would carry firearms if there wasn't firearm laws. Think about that number. Everybody you pass would have a firearm, except the comes from Moms Demand Action, I'm sure. Although we do know that at least one of them is an NRA member, a match supervisor, and whatever she was. She was a bunch of things for the NRA. Not odd. That's their justification that they know what they're talking about. Stupid cunts. We need to crash another one of their parties. But anyway, how many people would carry firearms if there were no firearms laws? How many people would carry a firearm everywhere they went if there was no firearms laws? How many people would risk doing shit, killing people if there was no firearms laws? Not very many. I know you would think that, oh my God, all the gangsters are going to have, they're going to kill themselves anyway. They're going to shoot each other anyway. There's no law going to stop that shit. No law's going to stop a murder either. If somebody wants to murder, they're going to murder. That's all it is. Laws are meant for due process. That is it. They're not intended to stop people, at least constitutionally, but as you know, we don't live in a constitutionally sound country anymore. Any longer. Hasn't been that way for a couple of years. But anyway, this is why I say that everybody should carry a firearm everywhere they go. You know, just my opinion that, you know, you might want to rely on you rather than rely on somebody else, because the police have made it pretty clear lately that they're not going to be there when people start shooting, and even when they show up, they're going to go cower behind walls and shit until they are sure they can come out unscathed, even when their wife is dying behind the door right down the way, or even when kids are down the way screaming and getting their heads blown off. But that's the variable of the argument that's being left out on both sides. I haven't seen anybody argue that, well, you're not considering all the firearms laws that are on the books now. There would literally have been somebody in all of these shootings who don't want to just randomly kill people, who would be carrying a firearm if it wasn't for these stupid fucking laws. So, have you ever heard that old adage, rather be caught with it than without it? Rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I mean, there's a reason those things, you know, those old, like even nursery rhymes, there's a reason for them. There's a reason they exist. There's a reason somebody wrote them. So you make your choice. You want to rely on government? You want to rely on laws? You want to rely on little red signs that say red is unallowed? Go ahead. More power to you. For all the rest of the people out there who have more than one brain cell and can think for, you know, just a little bit, carry a firearm.